Boom bat. Check on back. We are live. Hello everybody. YouTube world. Back with a some more idea explosion challenge. This is like a 12-day challenge, so I'm just kind of documenting the process. So today's goal is to do splurges like the last one. If you didn't see it, you can check it out in my main profile on my YouTube and the past streams. The concept, as you can see by the rules, is to make as many ideas as possible in a short time, with 0% focus on quality and 100% focus on speed. So I work on something until I either think I have to start improving it or removing stuff, at which point at that point it's like, all right, it's you know, you're working on it too much, so save it, export it as an MP3, and don't listen back to it, and then move on to the next one, and then just make as many splurges as possible. Last stream I made 10 splurges in about 2 hours, so I'm going to see if maybe I can do a similar amount. This one varies a little bit from the previous one in that the challenge for today was to focus on strengths. So this one will be focusing on strengths, and so the Mike over at Make Music Your Life, which is the channel that's hosting this challenge, you should go check it out. There's a link below. I don't know if there's a link below when it's live, but there'll be a link afterwards. And he's hosting this challenge, and where was it going with this? But yeah, it's just fun taking part of it and getting part of the process in. So he had us write down what our strengths were, what we thought our strengths were in music production. And so I wrote some down, and so I've kind of made a new band preset based on that. So I wrote down like guitar, melodies, including vocal melodies, production, chord progressions, music theory. I also put music theory as a weakness because it can be a strength and a weakness, and there's always so much more to learn with music theory. So I won't have guitar on this one, but there will be some melodies and chord progressions and some general principles of music theory applied. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it with making our first splurge. Let me, I guess, let me save my file real quick. Splurge 12. I also did make a splurge while making this template, so I have a splurge that I made before this, but I'm not going to play it because I'm not supposed to listen back. So you'll have to wait for that one. Coffee. All right, so I got a Mark 1 loaded up, and that's what's going to sort of dictate a lot of my chord sounds and such. But we're going to play it on our Novation. So let's see, we are in C major. We can mess with C major at first. Let's do that. So I'm just going to program in some chords real quick. Oops, let me clear out my current chords. This will take just a sec. So I'm just going to say this one. So those chords. This one is, we'll just go up. Oops. And then we'll go that one, that one, that one, that one, and then there. Okay, so now I have those chords, which means now I can come in and go. Cool. So let's do it. Let's just so if the focus is on chord progressions, we'll just make a little nice chord progression focusing on general theory behind using chords 1, 4, and 5 to make a little progression, and then maybe flip over to a relative scale and a minor scale, and then use that A minor within the C major scale. All right, let's just get into it. I'm talking too much. layer 1 down. So the premise is you get a layer down like that, and then you move on to the next one. So we got some chords. So now we'll move on. And now I'm thinking that maybe I assembled my band incorrectly because this might all sound wonky together. But we're gonna find out. So let me go to my TRK. So I have a bass here set up, a little TRK, set up through Complete Control, which is a free plugin for anybody to use. Download the Native Instruments Complete Control sound. Let's try this one. I don't know how this will sound together, but we're just working on getting ideas down fast. So we're just gonna start the recording. Let's see, so I am in C major, so I'm just gonna rough. Alright, so that layer's in there. Let's see if we can Alright, let's try to get that in there. Alright. Another lay in. I don't even know if I really want to put drums over this, to be honest with you. And my drums are they're an 808, which I would kind of lean more towards like an acoustic drum kit here, but that's not the point of the process. So let's just see what this sounds like. All right, we'll say that that's good for that splurge. I don't really know what else to add to that, so we'll call that good enough. Export audio, splurge 12, and that is in C major. Say that easy. Just gotta export it real quick, and then we'll move on to the next one. That's the premise, is you kind of export everything as an MP3, and then after like the 11th day of the challenge or something like that, you go back and listen to it all. And so that's what we're doing, just following the rules. Ain't my rules, I'm just living in them. All right, new template loaded up. Let's just save this as Splurge 13. Save early, save often, friends. Save yourself some trouble if your stuff crashes. Okay. Now, do I want to keep trying? Let me load up a different Mark 1 sound here. Let's see what else we got. A little too cute. I like that. I like lounge too. Alright, let's just load up lounge. Stop playing. Now I want to let's do something to minor here. Let's find ourselves a minor scale, shall we? How about we do E minor? This is my music theory cheat sheet, by the way, I was looking at. You can download it on my website, gorleyrecords.com. All right, I am not going to use the launch pad for these chords. I'm actually going to play these chords. Just setting my tempo real quick. 90 sounds good to me. And then switch over to that arrangement view, which you can't even see. It's okay. That's okay. All right, so E minor. Here we go. Okay, since I forgot to switch back over to this view. Sorry. It's recording in the wrong spot. All right, that's something. That's something. Now, there was really no rhyme or reason to that chord progression. I was just kind of going for it. I didn't really follow any sort of basic music theory principles. I just was kind of going for what I thought would sound good, which is going to make it really hard to play all these other instruments on top of that. But we're going to figure it out. We're going to figure it out. Now, do I want to bring in some galactic poison, or is that too intense? It's probably too intense. I don't know why I paired a Mark 1 with that sound, because there's not much that's going to match the level of that sound. I can tell you that, right? Meow. Right, meow. All right, so let's open up Massive. And I actually don't really have... you know, this is a strengths challenge, and for some reason I picked a VST that I don't really have a ton of experience with. I don't know why you're hearing that through the Stein. You shouldn't even hear these samples, but you are, which is whatever. I just kind of picked this as a wild card. The last one I sort of had a wild card sound, and I kind of liked it. What was that one I was on a second ago? Let's just do this. I don't know what is going to happen with this. I probably didn't assemble this template as well as I could have, but I just kind of wanted to try something new. We'll go up there. We'll play it up there. All right, here we go. This is a little rough. Got that. Interesting. Now let me add some little TRK action here. Let me just find a bass sound that I think would work with this real quick with the TRK basses. This one's called Happy, but the song's in a minor, so we're really breaking the rules of this instrument. Sorry, that's a whole nother vibe. I just heard a vibe in that, and that's not what we're going for though, obviously. So let's go ahead and... This is bad. This is really bad. Maybe I'll even just come to this. Ooh, sha da da da, sha da da da. Ooh, so much pitch correction. Turn that way down. Turn that way down. Oh. We're gonna get some auto pan. On a pan rate, turn the rate way down, way down. Sha-da-dun-da-dun. I'm just gonna find my reference tone really quick. That's an E. That's an F sharp. That's a G. A. B. C. Alright, we'll roll with this, see what happens. Gonna do a little improv. Hopefully this doesn't sound horrible. Fingers crossed. So far it sounds pretty bad. I'm gonna start over because I'm slightly singing a little off key. Try that again. Whoa. Dun 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 dun, yeah. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Shadum bum ba dum ba bum. Shadum dun 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 dun. Going down now. It's going down now. It's going down now. Down, down. What sounds impossible is words I feel in my bones. It going impossible, going impossible, going impossible. Whoa, 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 whoa. Possible. Okay, there's the thing. Do I want drums on this, or should I just leave? Fuck. Here we go. Let's try some very slow atmospheric drums. So let me just bump the verb and a delay on that. And turn it down a skoosh. Oops, that was the wrong volume level. Let's just get that ditty in there and see what happens. We're gonna let it play a little first. Already kind of rough. I do remember it starting kind of rough though. Dun 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 dun. Shadum bum ba dum ba bum. Shadum dun 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 dun. We're going down now. It's going down now. Going down now. Down, down. Once I
sounds impossible. These words I feel in my bones. It go impossible, go impossible, go impossible. Whoa, 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 whoa. Possible.
All right. I also realized I had this zoomed in really far. I was taking a shot earlier. Screenshot, I should say, not a shot of alcohol. There you can see the patty pads a little better. All right, we'll call that one a wrap. Oh, I got a vibe going there. That's good enough. That's all you're looking for. I don't know what else to add onto it, so that would dictate that I move on. Ooh, render length, 4 bars. Oh, I wonder if the other one was also only 4 bar render length. I may have rendered that other one wrong. I'll check that later. But I probably did. All right, export SP13. That's kind of fun. A little splurge challenge. I dig it. I mean, it isn't too far off from what I've done before. I didn't as much focus on speed as I am now. Definitely a lot more speed focused with this challenge and just getting it out there, which is interesting because it forces you to develop different ideas out that you probably normally wouldn't develop on, which actually leads to some interesting ideas, and that's kind of the whole point of the challenge, I suppose. So yeah, I'm liking it. It's nice. Just realized my desk's a mess over here. Just airing my dirty laundry over here. This is a mess. See all these things now that it's widescreen. All right, so we got a new template loaded, so we're gonna just save out of the gate. We're gonna save this as SP014. And let's find ourselves another Mark 1 sound, which I can see this Mark 1 kind of leading me to make a lot of the same sounds already. Let's see. Let's find something interesting in these presets here. Monoline, real stereo, amp mix. Funky filter. There we go. Change the tune a little bit. Slow that one up. Boop, boop. Sounds a lot funkier when the demo's playing it. I need to improve a lot on my keys playing, I can tell you that much. Nope. I might ditch. Oh. That's interesting. I didn't expect that out of a Mark 1. What? Weird. What else is in here? Wow, okay. I actually didn't realize it was capable of making these sounds. All right, we'll do this. We're gonna rock in. Let's do D major. Okay, so that's just 120. We'll just keep it at 120. Boom. Metronome on. And we're in arrangement view. And let's see what we can come up with. All right, there's the thing. Maybe you can hear me this way at least. That seems to be working. I don't know why the other one went down. Yeah, here we go. You can hear me now though, right, Zwei? I don't know what just happened, but there was something, there's like a bug on my streaming software that doesn't work. I don't know what's going on. It was fine literally days until now. I'm not sure what happened. Oh, quiet. Close that. All right, back in it. What's up, man? So yeah, so what we're doing here is a little challenge. So there's this little YouTube channel called Make Music Your Life, and they have this little challenge going. And the idea is you make these things called splurges, and this reverb's kind of intense, isn't it? And you basically layer down kind of what it says there. You layer, 5-band template, and then once you get some ideas down of the initial sound, you move on before you even start improving anything. Export the MP3. You don't even listen back to it until after the challenge, which is like in 10 days or something like that. So I'm on Splurge 14 currently, and just gonna keep the ball rolling. See, let's add a bass here. That sounds interesting. Buzz tree. Let's go. ArmNet. Gotta keep that going, I guess. Let me set this back to auto since now I have to use that all the time. All right. What the fuck, Hoobie? That's a fucked up question. Oh, do I like rap? Yes. Rape? No. Rap? Yes. That was a horrible typo. Let's see. Yes, I do like rap though. All right, let's get this on here. D major. Let it play for a little bit here. And we'll come in with the bass. The idea is just all speed, just focus on challenge, or focus on Also, y'all should give me a follow on that Twitch. Looking to grow the Twitch. Currently main on YouTube, but I like to keep the Twitch around. It's just hard to break through the noise on Twitch. Which I guess it is on YouTube also, but I'm really focusing on my bass playing, can't you tell? Talking, doing that at the same time. Ooh, do, 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 da, 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 da. Let's try to maybe get a vocal melody down on this. Ooh, do, 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 da, 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 da. Maybe a little, add just a slight pitch correction. Ooh, la, da, 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 da. All right, let's see what we got. La di da, la di da, la di da. Oops, I'm not recording. Ah, foolish. And I accidentally recorded over my bass, so let me just undo some things there. Foolish. Arm for record. Scrub. Oh, and that's not recording from the beginning. I am just killing it right now. Ooh, la di da da da. La da da yo. That bass really rough. I don't like the bass. But I'm muted for now, mute the bass for now. Probably export it without that bass. Doesn't really feel in that bass. Just getting some kind of melody down. Just getting some kind of melody down. For the Splurge challenge, yeah. Okay, so basically you get something down like that, and then once you get it down, you export it, and then you go on to the next thing, and you just keep trying to crank out these ideas. So let me just export real quick, and then we'll move on to the next sounds. What key should I go on this next one? Properties here. Yeah, it turns off when I export. But what's weird is that this microphone isn't working regularly because I have a regular device set up for the microphone, but it's not working for some reason. But that's okay because the Ableton one works. But I just have to like change file templates a lot, which is kind of a pain in the butt. So now I gotta change templates real quick. Go load the original. It's very strange that my streaming software stopped recognizing my other device, because it's the same device that's picking up the mic right now. So clearly the device works, but my streaming software is not working, so that's super rad. Obviously getting hacked, clearly. There's a hacker somewhere. Alright, Splurge 15. I just save it early, and then we find another sound. Let's start with this massive. I have massive loaded as sort of a wild card, part of the complete control suite, which is free with a ton of great sounds. I would highly recommend it. Let's see here. Why can't I hear any of these samples now? What's going on here? Let's go at it. There's sounds. That's kind of funky. Alright, I basically just click a sound, and if it sounds like I can work with it, then I work with it. Turn this reverb off for a sec. There's no reason for me to be talking with all this reverb. Alright. Let's see what we can make sound-wise. Sounds kind of like a twisted sort of 80s sci-fi movie sound, or like something's, you know, strange in the neighborhood. All right, so I'm going to set this here to be what scale do we want to work in? Let's go ahead and let's go F. Let's go F minor. I'm just going to work on do something like that. We're just going to record a little arpeggio. Let's set this to maybe, let's go high on that. Let's go. Okay, got it. I'm going to go 160 on the tempo. Flip this over to arrangement view. All right. Oh. We will call that good for that. I'm going to maybe hit that with just a quick. Just quantize that real quick because it's really easy to quantize. Oops. And then I'm almost tempted to just go straight to drums. No, let's add drums later. Let's add some TRK bass in there. We'll do work with that one for now. That sounds fine. Yikes. Okay, so then you got that layer. That arpeggiator is Riff McGriff. I'm for some reason spacing right now on quantizing. I don't know why. Why am I spacing on this? That's a good question. Oh, I've remembered the correct button. Let's go 1/16. All right. That should sound better now. All right. Let's see, now do I want some galactic poison? This is a sound I engineered here. Let's see. Maybe, but let's turn the cutoff down significantly. Too significant. This might be too much. Let's find out. Maybe not. Interesting vibe. That's what's kind of fun about this is you start with something kind of jacked and janky, and like before you fix it, you just layer on top of it to see ultimately where it ends up. And clearly, obviously, when I go back and work on this, things will need to be fixed and some of that MIDI will need to be cleaned up, but you do end up with some interesting sounds. Nonetheless. Okay, definitely gonna go to some 808 now. And let me turn on some, let me slam this with some verbiage. Because it's kind of got that sort of epic sound going, so I just want to continue that. All right, let's just go for it. All right, that was rough. That was rough. Alright, I'm just gonna fucking do some weird rap wannabe stuff. So let's knock this. Let's see, I'm in, what am I? I'm in F. What am I in? What did I switch from my C, D, F? I'm in F minor. So let's set my, I'm gonna do some slammed pitch correction on this one. Slam it. Not enough. Slam it more. Slam that pitch correction. Alright, so if I sing hard enough, the echo will kick in. So I'll use that. I'll go soft in some parts, then hard on the other parts. Alright, see what happens. Arm that busy for recording. Oh, pivot. Pivot.
5, 6, 7, 8. Even though, give me no. Step up, 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 step up. Should have bounced bone, some bounce, up, bounce, up, bounce, bone. Should have bounced, up, bounce, bounce, somebody else. Till the times go, you don't get your time to go. If the time to go, you wanna go, you let me know and let's go. Hey, I never seen everything, you never know. I never seen everything you ever know. Oh, 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 yeah, but I, oh, oh, oh,
those drums are mega rough. But I guess that's what it's gonna be for now. Let's do this. We'll just leave that for now. I know the drums are really rough, but the whole point is to get the vibe down and come back later and mess with it later. So we'll go export. You're gonna lose my mic here for a sec, but while it's exporting, I'm gonna try to set up a secondary mic sound. Somehow, I'm not sure how yet, but I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Oops, didn't mean to disappear there on ya. I should be able to just add another audio source. Add another audio source. Audio input capture. Let's just try to re-add it and see if it fixes it. Add a new source. Temp source. Delete later. Yeah, weird that this happened. I have been streaming for a while and this has never happened before. So let me just do a built-in microphone. So now there's a backup microphone sound that I can use when I'm switching in between templates. Like now, I'll be really quiet in the mic, but at least you can hear me when I'm doing saves and stuff. So let's go ahead and load up the template again. And yeah, it's weird. I don't know what the fuck's going on. But I'll mute it in between because it's going to make horrible background sounds and stuff. It'll pick up things probably weird because this is just the MacBook mic now, which is the Wacbook mic. I don't know why I said MacBook because it's an iMac. It's stupid. You can clearly see. SP016, so we'll go on to number 16. Groovy 2Z. Let's put that on for record. Well, just input monitor rather. Don't want it to record just yet. I'll turn the verbiage off. Not needed right out of the gate. And then go back to this and mute. Boy, this is becoming a Frankenstein stream. A little bit. Dr. Frankenstein. Okay. Let's maybe start with the bass this time. Chwok Butter is the name of that one. Weird sound. Dagger Blade. We'll start with Dagger Blade, I guess. He, interesting. I keep forgetting to export the keys with what I'm working on, which is going to be really frustrating for me later, but not today's problem. All right, we'll go F major again. Let's find ourselves a funky bass line. This is gonna be weird. This is going to be weird. Tell you that, right? Meow. Crap, meow. This is really stupid. I actually rather don't like this sound. The name just caught my attention. Like Reese cheese. Alright, let's try Rebels. We'll call that groovy enough. That's weird. That wasn't even... Oh, it's like, what the fuck? What's going on? There we go. I kind of like adding drums later in the process. Which isn't something I normally do, but I'm kind of liking it now. Okay, Mark 1. Let's see if you got anything to add here. Let's see. Let's go chords. Oops, did I set this in F major? F major? All right, let's see what happens. A, that wasn't recording, and B, where's the I didn't start from the beginning. Silly boy. Messed up the progression. I should probably look at my MIDI while I'm doing this so I remember what the progression is. One more time. Okay, mostly hit those chords right, but some of them were off, as you probably heard. I'm not sold on that sound though. For that, that's okay. We're not improving. We're not improving. We're not improving. We're moving. That's the goal. That's the goal. Let's see. I just naturally go to jamming in C minor, even though I'm not in that key right now. Let's see what happens. This sound might be too much, but very meh this one is. I don't know if I'm liking these splurges as much as the ones in the first day, but the point is not to judge them now, but to judge them in 5 days' time or so when I get to go back and listen to these again. I'm noticing that because of the sounds I've chosen, I'm ending up making a lot of things that sort of have more of an epic kind of vibe, because I see myself hitting the effects on my 808s a lot to match the ambiance of the track. So I'm choosing a lot of very atmospheric sounds that are creating some epic tones I didn't necessarily know I was going to be making today, but I am. Yikes. Those started okay and ended up getting really rough. Ooh, sha da 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 da. Sha da da. Do I want to add vocals over that? Not at the moment, I don't. Not at the moment, I don't. No. Not this time. So we're just going to go ahead and export that. I'm going to turn this mic back on, because you're going to lose me here. So let's go. Export MP3, and that is SP16. Give that a little XE porty porty. How do I say these things? Ridiculous. And we're going to move on to 17 once this is done. It is done. So let's go ahead and load up our template. Okay. Go ahead and monitor this. There we go. All right, back. We're back. Mute this other one. What a pain in the butt. Mute this, unmute that, mute this, unmute that. Damn ridiculous. Damn ridiculous. Okay, so I'm gonna start with my massive synth. There's a dirty category. Let's get something dirty. Burning saws. Come on, give me an example. So tiny. This little screen I'm working in for these things are so tiny. Bazooka. How come that first one played? Now the rest of these aren't playing any sound effects. I guess it knows I should just click one and see what happens. Let's see what charged sounds like. Interesting. Oh, it's a little too much. Disappears for a little too long. Come back. Come back. Oh, it's part of the... I see. It's part of the... so I would need to turn the sustain up. Where's this? I actually haven't used Massive a lot. I shouldn't have picked this plugin. We're just gonna move on. Coin up. Very video game sound. Let's go ahead and put this in C major. I don't know what to do. No, that sound is weird. Not big. That's interesting. Alright, I do not need to hear the preview anymore. I would just... Why doesn't that sound anything like... What the... There it is. Just go ahead and do this, shall we? Sounds interesting enough to me. Maybe flip to A minor here. Back to C. C major, rather. This is very... you can't hear the metronome, but that ended up getting actually really out of sync with the metronome, which is strange. Just make sure that that's quantized. I thought it was somewhat tempo synced, but I'm thinking that that sound is actually not tempo synced. So I have to like get around my mic. I'm like, let me go around, all the way around. It's better what I had before, where I had the stupid mic stand in my fucking face. That was the worst. All right. So I'm gonna need a bass. I'm actually gonna use my Galactic Poison line as a bass. And I'm going to make it polyphonic. So right now it's just mono, it's only one voice. I'm gonna make it 3 maybe. Let me see some. Oh no. Nope, one voice. I designed it for one voice, so I probably should keep it one voice. Cut off a little bit. Make it a little more bangarang. Alright, let's do this. Let's let this play for a little bit. I'm actually gonna fade in. The fuck? I accidentally pressed the solo button, sorry about that. Fade it out. All right, there was something. Got that as our baseline there. Maybe we'll have the Mark 1 as just kind of a sassy little playing some kind of sassy little lead line. We're getting sassy. Let's get into our, let's find a little sound for this ditty. Nope. That's fine. Let's do that one. That was kind of cool. Let's see what kind of sassy line we can paint over this, shall we? Let it build up again. Weird. Let's see here. We're going to go ahead and again hit this with a little verbiage. I just realized I hadn't saved this yet. I think I just saved over my template. So go me. I gotta fix that after this one. That's great. Interesting where this process leads you, I think. I normally would have never made something that sounds like this before. So I'm going to load up. I have this little altar boy choir, which I know some of you are requesting this chain for me, and I will get it to you. I promise. I have just been distracted with things. Oops, I don't want little altar boy. I want altar boy choir. Sounds faves. Oops, no. Plugin fave. Little altar boy choir. I wish this was. There we go. What? That's not what I'm looking for. Dang it. Sorry, it keeps opening up the wrong thing, even though I'm admittedly clicking the wrong thing. There it is. That's what I'm looking for. There we go, that's the sound, maybe. This is one of my many intense sounds. Alright, so let's we're gonna bring this one in for favors. I guess if it go. Okay, enough of that. come back to this quiet mic because that is going to be crazy to monitor that. So let me export that. I think that was C major. Yes, export audio. I keep forgetting to write my keys in with these exports, and I am going to regret that later, but I remembered on this one at least. Remembered on one, if nothing else. Coffee. So that's 17, so I need to do 3 more. I'm trying to get to 10, or do 10. I did one off stream. I'm trying to do 10 on stream. So I'm going to get to 21. So 18, 19. I need 4 more. Man. Man, oh man. This template was not as good as the one from 2 days ago. I will say that. And also, speaking of, I think I saved over my template. Let's find out. I got to open the template back up here as we're in transition. And I sure did. I sure did mess this template up because there's stuff saved in here. Shoot, which means I probably have effects on some tracks. TRK had some. We'll keep those off, actually. Those may have been on the whole time. And the Mark 1, as long as, yeah, I think we're fine. We're fine. Let's resave the template. And then we're going to save as 18. Splurge 18. We're just moving through. Okay, what to start off with this one? I don't even know. I like starting off with this massive wild card. We're getting some interesting things out of here. Let's try something. Let's try a chord pad on our massive. Ooh, I just saw a name I like. Evil chord. All right, Evil Chord, what you got? Maybe we'll do this one in C minor. I really thought it was going to be something way more epic than that. I thought it was going to have some... I need to learn massive, but out of the gate, I see A, D, and R knobs, but I'm missing my sustain knob. But can I just drag that? A little bit. Come on. There's an anchor there. Why can't I grab that? All right, whatever. Well, I can work with this sound. All right, we'll go C minor and we'll just play it out. Let's go ahead and we'll see what happens. I don't really want to go any farther than that. The other ones have not been 8-bar loops, but this one's going to be an 8-bar loop. That's the way it's going to be. So let's get our bass going. Let me load up a bass sound. Using a lot of complete control in this template. Hey, we're using evil chords. Why not use evil mutant bass, right? I'm actually just gonna loop that because I want to jam on more than 8 bars. So I'm gonna just loop that initial thing I did. All right, we're gonna record. This is. I'm sorry. This is just not. Something's off time. My metronome is all over the. There is. It is off time. Look at that. Look at that little. Well, you can't see that, but there's an error going on with my timing in here. So, I'm just gonna re-record with just the bass. Why did that start there? That's weird. Not recorded. That started in a weird spot. Playhead started in a weird spot. All right. Let's go back to that stupid evil chord sound. I hate the sound already. Oh my gosh. I don't want to use that sound. I hate that sound. Sorry about it. We're going to just go ahead to... Just record this in, see what happens. Make sure my playhead's in the right spot this time. You can't hear me. There we go. Sorry. Pressing all the wrong buttons. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ah, ooh. Add some Michael Jackson sounds. Michael Jackson. There's some fun remixes of people just sampling Michael Jackson's grunts. They're freaking hilarious and also like sound amazing because his grunts are super epic. All right. Like it's going down every time you know now. Get 'em going round every time I see you on the edge now. Yeah, we're going down now. Let's go down, down. Let's go down. Here we go.
Every time it's go, every time you get go, I can tell you now on me go. Let's it go, the trick go, M-O, even if it's echo, even if it's echo, I can let go. Let me get disco, let me get disco.
Well, that was something. Why the heck can't I hear this? It's armed for recording, set to auto. It's picking a MIDI. Where's the sound? Oh. The fader was turned down from a previous. Let's just, actually, you know what? I have something better. Let me, I got some hip hop plucks. There's another sound I designed. Let's do that. Shaboop, shabop. Sorry, my mic armed for recording and it's re-recording that. So let me just turn that off. Back to auto.
Like it's going down every time I go down. Yeah, I'm going round every time I see you on the edge now. Yeah, we're going down, down. Let's go down, down. Let's go down. Here we go. Every time it's go, every time you get go, I can tell you now on me go. Let's it go, the trick go, M-O, even if it's echo, even if it's echo, I can let go. Let me get disco, let me get disco.
Oh, that's just good old-fashioned fun. Actually, this one, it's actually turning into a bit of a banger, isn't it? Can I add some electric piano to this? Can I ever? Let's do it.
Like it's going down every time I go down. Yeah, I'm going round every time I see you on the edge now. Yeah, we're going down, down. Let's go down, down. Let's go down. Here we go. Every time it's go, every time you get go, I can tell you now on me go. Let's it go, the trick go, M-O, even if it's echo, even if it's echo, I can let go. Let me get disco, let me get disco.
Okay, that's kind of fun. All right, we'll export that one as that is. Let me turn this off here. Get my temporary microphone on. My quiet temporary microphone. I'll speak louder so you can hear me. All right, export audio video. Export that. And this was in C minor, so SP18, C minor. We're moving a little faster, I think, than the last one. Maybe. I have a half hour to make 3. Maybe we're moving at about exactly the same pace, actually. So I'm going to open up a new template again, start the whole process over. I am excited to listen out back. I know it's not clean. There's some MIDI to be very cleaned up in it, but at least it's interesting. Okay, let me go ahead. I'm just going to leave the Mac mic on. Need the Mac mic on it, the back attack, rack attack. Bert back, gonna Mac attack, yep, dip, shit, bat. Okay, SP19, got that saved. Where do we want to start? What are we feeling? I haven't started with a chord progression in a while, and I did list that as one of the strengths, so I feel somewhat obligated to do that. But let's see if we can find a... That's nice, I like that. Let's do that one. A little hot. Okay, that's kind of a vibe. Looks like it's about 150, so we'll set that at 150. And let's go ahead and record this in here. Shoot. Dang nabbit. All right, let's trim the last bit of that. The last bit of that was good. The first part was rough, to say the least. How does that MIDI look as a whole? I just want to make sure I didn't include any parts that were bad. That looks good to me. All right, we'll roll with that section. Rig-a-douche, rig-a-douche-a-douche. What is this? What key am I in? Because it's not D major, is it? No, because I have a B flat in there. So am I in A flat, B flat? I think I'm in D flat major. D flat major? No, it's got an A flat also. What the heck am I in? I don't know what scale this is. Let's see. So D. So I have a. So normally D is. So I have a flat on my 1, 2, 3, 4. Whatever. I don't need to know what key it is. I'm just gonna go for it. I'll just play those same notes on other instruments. There's plenty to work with there. So let's go ahead and load up our bass. I want to choose a little bit different bass sound. I want something a little more funky. Let's see. These TRKs are... Let's try that one. All right, let's do that. That's good enough. Let's look more on what I'm looking for. Oops, it's up there. Sorry, playhead's in the wrong spot again. Go ahead and reset that playhead and record. Let the first bar play itself through. Okay, where the hell's my playhead now? Oh, goodness gracious. Now my MIDI before is in the... yeah, I'm a mess. You can't see my screen, but I'm a mess. All right. Round 3. Okay, so that apparently is rough. Let me chop. Let me just do this and do that. Do this. Oh, it wasn't gonna play right anyway because my MIDI was messed up. Or my yeah, it's fine. We're good now. This should be better now. Let's do that again. So apparently the whole goddamn thing sucks. I'm sorry, I need to fix that. I know I'm not supposed to go back and fix anything, but that's like really bad, and I was playing it better before, so let me just do that again. Alright, we'll do that. Okay, that's better. And there was one note in there. I'm just going to get rid of that one wrong note because it's easy and it's right there and I see it. Boop. Okay, that is more workable. So let's delete these. Let's hit that to get that to an 8th bar. Boom, 16th. Let's make this 24 bar loop. And now we're coming in with the bass. All right, we're fixed. We're better now. What the... Is it like, it's like fucking auto quantizing or some shit. And actually, let me, I realized I was playing a wrong note there, and I actually want this to be a little bit longer. All right, one more time from the tip. Again, that was a little rough on the MIDI action there. Okay, is Galactic Poison too much? We're gonna go Plux instead. Get our Plux in there. All right, do that from the top. Okay. I'm telling you now, it's all over here. I can tell you now, it's Mr. Good. All right, let's get some drummies on that. All right, let's do it. Okay, weird. Interesting and weird. Oh, I'll tell you now, it's all over here. You can get me here and you tell me that you want it now. I'll go down after the sun. Don't tell me no, that's after the sun. All right. Don't tell me that you wanna tell me, show me. Come on down here. Every time you want it, no more. Come on down here. Don't listen and get me closer. I can tell you now it's a live. Oh, never get me down like you never listen. Get me going round like you know it's the sun. Every time I tell you you want to listen. Every time I tell you you want to listen. I tell you now, but you don't wanna listen. Gon' get me down like you know to listen. I can tell you here, but you won't listen. I could go downhill if you wanna. This is kind of a nasty one. I like this. This is sounding cool. Oops. Oops. Oopsies and poopsies. All right. Well then, let's get crazy. You like to get crazy? Well, I tell you it's worth awesome. This is going down like the never listen. I can tell you down like you won't listen. Let me get you going up, down, never listen. Light up on bum. I can tell you light up out of the bum. I can tell you light up out of the bum. I can tell you light up out of the bum. Go and tell you now, but you don't wanna listen. Look around that corner like you wanna listen. Even though you don't know just what you're missing. Never ever gonna listen. Ba-dum, bum, ba-see-da-ba-dum, bum, ba-da-da-bum, bum, ba-see-da-ba-dum, bum, ba-da-da-bum, she-da-ba-dum, bum, ba-da-da-bum. And I'm just going to blindly turn on an auto-tune, and even though I don't really know exactly what our scale is. Every time you don't so shut up every time you want now, you gotta listen. Oops, don't listen back. Alright, then we're just gonna export that. File, export audio, video. SP19 D something. I don't know what though. It's in some key of D, but I don't know exactly what, but it's fine. It's just a very basic 2-chord progression anyway. The heck, I mean, go away. All right, we're gonna load up our template for another one. What do I want to start with? Let's just go to our massive wildcard again. Actually, no. Let's go back to that Mark 1. Let's do another chord progression, because I haven't done many chord progressions, and I did list that as a strength, so I am committed to that. I need to learn how to play keys better. These demo sounds are so fucking good, and I just can't quite play keys to that level yet. Also, this MIDI controller drives me crazy because the max velocity of this MIDI keyboard is like nothing compared to just like a light tap of this thing. There's something about this that I can't get a max MIDI velocity on this keyboard, and that drives me crazy. But anyway, I digress. Let's find ourselves a key to play in. How does D major sound? Sounds good to me. All right. Apparently that's 150 again. Let's go 150. Turn our metronome on, and we're just gonna start recording. Sorry, something changed a little bit there. All right, sorry about that. Let's go ahead and start that over. All right, that's something. So this one, typically, this is what I normally do for my basses, is I duplicate the MIDI from my chord progression, and this is just super common. This is by no means unique to me. And then delete everything above the bass lines, above the bass notes, so you just are left with your root notes of all your chords. So I'm just gonna do that real quick, just because I want to. And I feel like doing it, and I accidentally deleted one I shouldn't. And that one also shouldn't be deleted. Let's keep selecting. This is just going to take 1 second more. Almost done. Delete. 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 Just a couple stragglers, and that's a baseline. I'm missing a note on the third one there, so we're just gonna, that's an A, so we're gonna just grab that A. We're gonna come back up to here, boop, paste it in, not there, here. Got it. Okay, now what? I might need to lower that down an octave. Let's see, I'm playing on C2. Yeah, I need to lower that down. Boop, just an octave like that, like so. Okay, and then now we should have our bass line. All right, let me just hear that real quick. Easy. Okay. Got that. I don't want galactic poison in this one. Oops. Let's go ahead and just record some drums in there. I can tell you it's all clear. I say you're coming around here for years. Never knew you here, you're so fine. I can see you coming all the time. Let me see you now, it's crystal clear. I never knew you away from here. I can tell you every day that you're around. I can tell you it's all nothing but a clown. Sham ba da bum 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 ba da 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 bum bum ba da da dum dum da da dum 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 da da dum dum da da dee doo ya da dee dee. I never see you around here, but I would like to see you a little more. I hope you come down here, baby. I would like to see you just a little more. I love it every things you're gonna. Every time you want to be here, it's like a old downer engine drinking horchata. Go with the cinnamon and dairy product. I know that you're it now. You go down here with you. It's you before how, and I can never really ever know now. I hope to see you around some more. I don't wanna see you walking out the door. I just want you to be about my girl. I wanna tell you everything about the world. Yeah, but I'm bum bum ba dee dum. You. Okay. All right. There's another one. Another one down. Another one bites the dust. All right. Oh, I saved over my template again. I forgot to save this. Ah, goodness gracious. Boy, what are you doing, boy? SP020. This is number 20. So, I can't believe I did that again. So we're going to export this as audio video. And, D20 in D major. All right. Woo! Splurge City, 10 more. I got 10 more splurges.
10 more splurges out of this day of splurging. I think that's gonna be good enough for today. I hope you enjoyed listening to some of the splurges. Some of them were bad, but some of them were okay. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And stick around for another time. I like it when y'all are hanging out here on the live stream, so please come hang out with me. Alright, anyway, y'all have a good day. That's the end of the stream. We'll call that good. I had 10 more splurges. I did 9 on the stream, but I had 1 before and I was putting the template together, so I ended up with 10.